How is the filming of Stranger Things going? And what do the Duffers say about continuing the show for season 5? What do we know about the new upside-down monster? And why will it definitely freak you out? And what is the darker side of Hopper that the Duffers promised to give us in season 4? Hi, I'm Dylan, and here's everything we know about Stranger Things season 4 so far. When will we meet the Hawkins gang again? How long? How long will we have to wait to see our faves back? Unfortunately, there's no easy answer to this question. Netflix has not confirmed the release date yet. It's very unlikely that season 4 will air before July 2021 at the least. While production initially began in February, filming was quickly suspended a month later because of COVID-19. Fortunately, work on Stranger Things season 4 has finally resumed this fall. The show's Twitter account announced the good news with a photo of a clapperboard captioned, "Meanwhile in the Upside Down," but doesn't mean that the team has already filmed all the episodes. That would be amazing. And it's true, because at the end of October, Gaten Matarazzo confirmed that they had started shooting episode 8 of the upcoming season. By the way, it looks like we can expect season 4 to consist of 9 episodes. A picture of all the upcoming season scripts was revealed this summer. And more great news, it seems like the pandemic delays were actually a good thing for the show. How come? Well, the show's producer Sean Levy explained that, for the first time ever, the Duffer brothers had enough time to write the entire season before shooting. So the quality of these screenplays must be simply exceptional. And according to Natalia Dyer, the season will be worth the wait, and season 4 is set to be really big. Honestly, the scripts are great. I'm very excited. I'm excited for Nancy, she recently shared with Vogue. Well, that sounds really intriguing. Should we expect upcoming epic battles for Nancy? Or maybe wedding bells will ring for her? Share your thoughts with us. New Mexico is in the game now. Just as for the previous seasons, most of the filming sets were in Georgia. However, some scenes were filmed in Lithuania, across the country, and in the former century-old prison. Fans are assuming that it was the place that we saw in the trailer. As you remember, it was revealed that scruffy Chief of Police Hopper did not die sacrificing himself to save Hawkins. Instead, he is imprisoned far from home in the snowy wastelands of Kamchatka, where, as an official Netflix press release promises, he will face dangers both human and other. As if he didn't have enough troubles already. Give Hopper a break! But Georgia and the land of freezing cold are not the only filming locations. A considerable portion of season 4 has been shot in New Mexico, which means that the storyline is definitely expanding. By the way, we already have some photos from the set of season 4. And you know what? Maya Hawke's younger brother, Levon Thurman Hawke, was spotted on set with Joe Keery this October. Could it be that Maya has brought her little brother to the Stranger Things team? And while Netflix declined to comment on the rumors about Levon joining the cast, they confirmed many other cool new faces. The lucky guys who joined the team. Of course, most of the main cast is going to return for season 4. Noah Schnapp shared his excitement for the next season, saying, "I look forward to this so much. It's my favorite thing in the world, and I love working with these people. It's like a family." Oh, Noah, we all feel like you and the rest of the gang are our family. Fan favorite characters like Steve, Robin, and Dustin have already been photographed on set. And no worries, their hairstyles are still just as cool as we would expect them to be. Maya Hawke also revealed her hopes for Robin in season 4. She said that she would love to see her character at the video store, as many of the great minds of the 80s and 90s filmmakers and creatives started out working in video stores. Robin sees herself as an under-the-radar big fish in a small pond. She's really driven and works really hard at school because she knows someday she'll make it out of Hawkins and she wants to be ready. It was also reported that eccentric private investigator Murray Bauman has been promoted to series regular. And so has Lucas's sister, Erica. Of course, the showrunners yielded to her natural charisma, just like we all did in the previous season.
You can't spell America without Erica.
And finally, 8 new stars have been announced to join the cast of Stranger Things. Matt Duffer teased some big guest stars, telling Deadline, "We have a couple of cool ones this year." It's a really fun way to get to meet one of your icons, you know? These are actors we grew up watching, so it's amazing and surreal. We guessed that he was talking about none other than Freddy Krueger actor Robert Englund. His character Victor Creel might inspire just as many nightmares on Stranger Things as it did on Elm Street, because he is described as a disturbed and intimidating man who was imprisoned in a psychiatric hospital for a gruesome murder in the 1950s. That sounds creepy enough already. We at OSSA Movies can't wait to see this iconic horror movie actor again. The other new recurring star is Tom Wolashka, best known for his role in Game of Thrones. He'll play a Russian prison guard who befriends Hopper. Yet another Russian, a seedy and unpredictable smuggler who loves bad jokes, cold hard cash, and crunchy-style peanut butter, will be portrayed by a Serbian actor, Nikola Juric. And the last adult star who's going to appear in a recurring role is Sherman Augustus in the role of an intelligent, no-nonsense man who believes he knows how to stop the evil in Hawkins. But there are new regulars for the younger generation too. Jamie Campbell Bower, whom you might remember from Twilight New Moon, joins as Peter Mallard, a caring orderly worker at a psychiatric hospital. Eduardo Franco, known as Lovestruck Theo in Booksmart, will play Jonathan's new best friend Argyle, a pizza boy and a fun-loving stoner. Game of Thrones alum Joseph Quinn will portray Eddie Munson, an audacious metalhead in charge of Hawken High's official D&D club, who finds himself at the terrifying epicenter of this season's mystery. Finally, Mason Dye, known for his role in Teen Wolf, plays Jason Carver, whose official character description reads, "Jason seemingly has it all. He's handsome, he's rich, he's a sports star, and he's dating the most popular girl in school. But as a new evil threatens Hawkins, Jason's perfect world begins to unravel." Doesn't that sound a bit familiar to you? We bet it matches the description of Steve back in Season 1. So there will definitely be lots of new secrets to solve in the upcoming season. Are there any hints or theories about it? The wildest predictions for Season 4. Of course, fans are eager to get an answer on how on earth Hopper got to Kamchatka, and more importantly, how will he get back to Hawkins? Actually, there is an Easter egg hinting at Hopper's fate. During a scene in Season 3, the phone number of Murray Bauman was read aloud on screen. Fans have called it and found a message Murray left for Joyce. So presumably, they will be the ones who end up rescuing Hopper from the Russian prison camp. And another burning question that haunts us all is whether Eleven will get her powers back. Mike believed that she'd get them back eventually, and so do we. However, this might even trigger a tragedy. There's a fan theory that Eleven will spark the Chernobyl power plant disaster of 1986. And there's evidence to back that up. In a photo from the set of Season 4, our gang is exiting a vintage video store. And the posters in the shop advertise Tom Hanks' movie, The Man with One Red Shoe, and Michael J. Fox's Teen Wolf, both of which debuted on home video in 1986. So some fans believe that Eleven will regain her powers and fight the Russians to free Hopper and, by doing so, will unintentionally trigger the events of the Chernobyl nuclear plant. Others believe that the story of a nuclear disaster will be fabricated in an attempt to cover up a battle between Eleven and the new horror that comes from the Upside Down. In an interview this July, the Duffer brothers teased that there will be the portals which may take the characters out of Hawkins, Indiana, into different worlds. It's going to feel very different than this season, Ross Duffer shared, but I think that's the right thing to do, and I think it'll be exciting. And Matt Duffer added that, obviously, the question of who the American was and what the Russians were doing with the Demogorgon is going to play a huge role in Season 4. Moreover, the Duffer brothers have released a series of cryptic tweets this October, with each seemingly a clue to the future events. As you might already know, the first episode of Stranger Things 4 has already been confirmed to be called the Hellfire Club. And recently, the official Writers Room Twitter account also revealed the titles for episodes 2 and 3, which are TikTok, Mr. Clock, and You Snooze, You Lose, respectively. However, you never know with the Stranger Writers account whether these tweets are genuine or just jokes. On the other hand, David Harbour seemed to be pretty serious when he shared a bit about his character with Deadline. He said that Season 4 will let fans see a different side to Hopper. He's painted in a bit of a darker palette, Harbour revealed, adding that it's related to the 3 boxes found by Eleven in his attic, which were labeled Dad, Vietnam, and New York. Joe Keery also teased that the 4th season of the show will not only be pretty amazing, but is definitely going to be a lot scarier than prior years because last year was pretty dark. And there's more great news for fans of the show. This is not the end. Amazingly, this July 2020, Kayla MacLachlan shared in an interview that the cast don't know the future of the show. Maybe the Duffers want to stop now, he revealed. Maybe they don't want to give anyone another season. Maybe they just want to leave you guys hanging like that. Fortunately, later the Duffer brothers confirmed that the show is likely to continue for longer than its originally planned 4-season run. It turns out the pandemic has given them time to look ahead and figure out what's best for the show. Season 4 won't be the end. We know what the end is, and we know when it is, revealed Ross Duffer. Starting to fill that out gave us a better idea of how long we need to tell that story. That's great news, isn't it? We are just not ready to part with the kids from Hawkins, and neither are the young actors. Noah Schnapp shared that he couldn't imagine Season 4 being the last. I feel like we know if this was it. I don't want it to end. And recently, Finn Wolfhard said that his character Mike would never leave him. What I think is so great about Stranger Things is it has the Harry Potter effect, he said. You can see how the characters and the actors grow up over time. We at OSSA Movies wholeheartedly agree with that. So, what are your thoughts on the upcoming 4th season? Any ideas where and when the events will take place in Season 5? Let us know in the comments. And until next time, stay awesome!